Like Ruby and Rails, Engine Yard puts the developer at the center of everything. We're excited to be a part of RailsConf 2021. We want you to be in your coding happiness bubble. These three things are going to help you do that. We're going to talk more about these. But first, our values align with those of the Rails doctrine. We optimize for programmer happiness. The menu is omakase. If you ask developers what they enjoy the most, they're probably going to talk about two things. First, the freedom to express themselves while solving problems. And second, seeing customers use and benefit from their creation. Now, a decade ago, it took a few simple steps to get your creation out to a customer. Today, however, the journey consists of thousands of choices that you have to make. By any stretch of the imagination, for any human, this ask is just unreasonable. What we really need to do is expand those doctrines of Ruby and Rails beyond the core language and framework and into the processes and tools that are fundamental to delivering your creation out to your customers. Two onboarding tools that are really nice are Code Tour and App Map. They both help quickly educate new team members without draining your resources. And then all developers benefit from those one-click dev environments. So first, Code Tour. We're going to be looking at our instant poll application. Just have new developers open the project, go to the Code Tour, and they can interactively learn, explore the code at their own pace. The next tool I want to show you is Appland. You turn this on when you run your test and it creates a visual representation and trace of your code. This is a system test which logs in and votes in the poll for gaming, and this will capture all of the traces. We click Run, and then that will create the app map data. Once that's completed, we can use the command to open up the latest app map and take a look at that. This is another great way for new developers to learn the code, see what the components are. This dependency map shows a relationship between them. The other tab shows you execution traces in a nice visual format through your code. We're following here the GET request, and we see that there is an SQL insert for Ahoy visits. This happens before controller code is even executed, so it's a great visual way to see what's going on. At the dependency map, you can always highlight and set a particular component as the root, right-click, and view the source. It'll take you directly there. For Click to Code, just browse to your GitHub project and click on the DevSpaces button. This brings up a clean IDE, pre-configured, ready to go. The Rails server is running alongside an inline web preview. The automation is defined in a Gitpod YAML file. You can see here there's a task to bundle, install, and start the server, and the second installs the EYK client. Now this project is my instant poll application, so I have my IDE. I can add some code in the controller after a poll submission. We're going to have a rewards feature, and it's going to be gated by rollout, so users only see it when it's turned on. I can test this directly within DevSpaces, so here I'll choose gaming for the poll, and now I get my new feature. I can take a guess at the most popular choice and have a chance to earn rewards. This works great, so I'm ready to commit. On the left-hand side panel, I can stage my file, provide a commit message. If I want, I can also use the GitHub panel on the right to push this change to the remote repository. Deployment is simply a git push to the EYK remote target. I'll specify the branch that I'm on, Web App Features, and then EYK will package up my code, create a container image, and deploy it onto a fully managed platform inside my own private cluster running within a VPC. Auto-scaling is simply a click of a button, and container startup is extremely fast, on the order of milliseconds compared to seconds. You get a full dashboard to see all of the metrics for your containers: utilization, CPU, memory. Engine Yard Containers takes care of all of the commodity work, the non-differentiated heavy lifting of continual deployment. So this lets you focus on your DevOps, what's really important. We often think of DevOps as internally focused activities, but the higher value add is when we externally focus on how our customers use our service. React to that feedback, react to the tickets that we receive, and incorporate that back into the development cycle to refine our features. Because we all know today it's critically important to continually innovate and deliver value for our customers. That's it for now. We will see you at RailsConf 2021.